Hey everybody, it's Istvan82 and I wanted to show off a mod that I've grown to love. It's by NovaCoru, the creator of the Expanded Settlement Supplies mod, which I'd showed off previously. Now it has a lot of different options, but my favorite one is the Institute option for Institute construction projects. Now, it has a lot of the same resources as the Expanded Settlement mod, as you can see, but it allows for solid glass windows, while it also has all of the same props and, so forth that it did before. And finally, everything actually has a reasonable and sometimes over the top, but reasonable construction value, including these planters, which are all now fairly expensive to make, but worthwhile because, of course, you can plant them anywhere. The generic buildings have a fairly pricey cost, but if you want a clean-looking house in the wasteland, then you'd get ready, or better get ready to spend it. Of course, aluminum being a really valuable and kind of rare resource, it seems fair for all the construction that would go into this. And a lot of the things actually have concrete as an ingredient, which is also a kind of rare ingredient as far as that goes. But for my money's worth, I think it is probably the best mod I have added to anything to date, and I'm probably going to leave it added. And the items that it has aside from that are pretty nicely widely varied. My favorite is the ability to add the shipping crates, which you can see around the outside wall of part of my home, I believe. Yep, well, you can't see them from here, and I'm not smart enough to put away the shipping crate I'm carrying while talking. But either way, yeah, you can see the shipping crates just lining the walls. They are expensive. They make for easy wall construction, though. And more than that, not just walls. If you wanted to build, say, a village out of them, you can get ones with an open end, and you could, stack them and put ladders up or what have you, or build walkways and have your own nice little shipping yard to live in. And there's a wide variety of them for you to select from. Is there tons of decorative items still for raiders, super mutants, if you wanted to, set up a kind of grungy super mutant base. And I should have put this in God mode first to show off, but, I'm not that, or I don't plan that far ahead. But as for fences, everything now is a lot, everything's a lot better. I mean, I know this is a later mod by the creator, so it's a little bit more fleshed out, and I am just blown away by all of the props in this. It is absolutely wonderful. I mean, the doors are now a bit more figured out. Everything has, a good price. New, furniture is all figured out. Decorations, you can, well, my personal favorite is, if I can find it in here, and I might be able to, the Vault Tech van. I just love its design. It looks great. But also, if you wanted to, make it look like you had a military checkpoint, you can always place down a pile of military vehicles, including a tank model, which I don't even remember, which is really neat looking. But there is so much stuff, even compared to, the old version. The cannon, I can have a damn cannon. A fuel tank, which I might actually put a few of these decoration around this house. The gravestones, which, once again, I wish I had the concrete on. Your own Pulowski Preservation Shelter. I said it, or started to say it right, and then corrected myself while I was saying it right. Good job. But there's so much stuff here. It's just great. You can decorate in pretty much whatever way you can think of. The beautiful, glowing, blinky panels are great if you wanted to recreate the Enterprise or something, and I am a nerd, so don't think that is at all, past one of my possible decisions, because I would do that and then have my girlfriend roll her eyes at me repeatedly. I already put one in over here because it looks so good. And the light fixtures. There are so many new lighting options now. It actually has they actually have their own specific categories with so many new things to choose from, including desk lamps. And there's even, I think, street lamps, but I haven't figured out how you wire them yet, or even if they work. So I really suggest this if you want to try doing anything with mods. And I think, yeah, it even has new generators, and everything is locked behind perk walls, too. So you actually have to have unlocked a certain amount in order to get, in order to get the perks, or in order to get to the stuff. So it's not just like, I can build a giant wall of, death and potatoes at level 5. This is cheaty. Everything has a fair, awesome, valid price. And, you still need that. I mean, you can unlock them now, or you can get these now, and I don't think that's too bad, considering it's literally just the other version of this. They unlock it, I think, the same thing, but with slightly different plots. I think this one's more expensive now. That's fine. But I really, you guys got to check this mod out. I can't recommend it more. So, till next time,